Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Double Masters Draft as we head into another queue and, well, hope to open some cool stuff and build a sweet deck. So, our rares are Bedlam Reveler, costs one less, reaches sorcery. When enters the battlefield, discard your hand, draw 3 cards, and has prowess. It can be powerful if we can build around it. Splinter Fright I had in my first draft, and it was quite good. There's this mentor. When this creature attacks, put a counter on another creature with less power and pump it. Path to Exile is pretty good. I mean, it's just really strong removal. Ooh, there's a spider spawning though. Alright, like, I know I did it the first time, but how can you pass this up? Splinter Fright plus spider spawning is just a natural combo. They're both great cards. I think I'm gonna take that and we'll leave the Path to Exile. Which I think, I don't know, this card's really strong. Spider Spawning's probably better, but these are like the two strongest cards in the pack. In my opinion, I've played like 2 drafts, so hardly an expert on the format, but these look like the most powerful to me. Bedlam Reveler looks like a lot of fun, but I think for now we'll go with the tried and true and let somebody else play around with that one. So yeah, let's jam here. Looking for some mill synergies. And yeah, should be good to go here. Splinter Fright. In limited, this card can mill you out, and it's something you have to be a little bit careful of, but it does also attack for a lot of trample damage, so they usually end up having to block it, and you can trade it off for some value before you mill out. Alright, can we get a pack, please? There we go. We have a Merc Fiend Liege. Okay, we have a Shattergang Brothers. Kind of a combo with spider spawning, I guess. A little expensive to get going. Ooh, Resto Angel's nice. Resto Angel plus that path would have been a sweet place to start. Obscene Charm is good. I don't know if you want white in this type of deck. You probably don't. I probably want either like red or blue. Literally any of the other colors. So this buffs your... Are these green? These are green, but I don't know. Triple colored mana is a little bit rough. Could take Ground Assault, just good removal. Could take a Grapple because it fits with what we're doing. Could take the Shatter Gang. I think the Shatter Gang's not actually that good. I'm going to take the Ground Assault. It's nice to have some removal. Intet the Dreamer. I mean, that card's sweet, but I don't think it's where we're at. Double Annoyed Allosaur. Okay. There's an Elite. There's a Cryptic Spires. There's another Grapple. I'm not like, I don't mind having some grapples in the deck, but they're not a high priority by any stretch of the imagination. I think it's between the Elite and the Spires. The Elite's good if you really get there, because it does become quite large. This is like... Eh, eh. I might think the Spires. I don't know if that's right. Ooh, Citrax's Spectre is quite good. I guess it's double off colors, so... Fire Song and Sunspeaker, huh? It's a cool one. We got Thought Scour. Might, not really exciting. Vampiric Rites plus Spider Spawning is sort of a combo, but we'd need other token generation for that to be interesting, which I guess if we had gone into white, maybe we could have gone like Vampiric Rites Call of the Feast and tried to go that direction. Maybe we still can. Otherwise, I can pick up a Thought Scour, but that doesn't really go with the Ground Assault we already have. I'm gonna take the Vampiric Rites. I don't know if that's going to end up making the cut or not. Ooh, there's Extract from Darkness. That's a good one. City of Brass, not actually terrible. Glowspore Shaman's nice. And there's obviously more Spires. There's another Coiling Oracle, or not another, but a Coiling Oracle. Good with Vampiric Rites. But I think if I'm going to take a blue card, Extract's probably better. Yeah, I'm going to take the Extract here, and maybe we'll actually be blue and not red. Okay, well, Sultai is... The Sultai Soothsayer is quite good in this deck, so I'll definitely be taking that one. And yeah, it looks like we might not be red. It's an interesting one. 7 mana is a little expensive. Alright, we have a lot of 5-drops, which is a concern, but it's not the end of the world. Ooh, more ground assaults. I don't think I can swing 4 colors, especially if I pick up multicolor cards over the Cryptic Spires. So I think I'm just gonna take the Spires here. We need some early stuff in the curve. Ooh, Agony Warp is a really nice one. I will be slamming that. Wouldn't have minded a Deadly Recluse either. We do need some creatures for the spider spawning to be good. But Agony Warp's just too strong, I think. I'm gonna put the Ground Assault and the Vampiric Rites in the sideboard for the time being. Happy with everything else I'm seeing. 2 Cryptic Spires. Sort of got our average for the pack. If you can come out of a pack with 2 of these, you're doing okay. Ooh, the Ranged Assistant I think is better than a Cryptic Spires. It mills, it ramps. Pretty much does everything you want to do, so... Slam into that one. Okay, now I can start taking these Thought Scours. They're actually quite good in here. I could take the Aven Nishid also. The Embalm's not like that exciting though. It's so expensive, so milling this is questionable value. I don't mind having a couple Thought Scours just to get the mill going a little bit. Again, do have to be careful not to draft too many non-creatures if we're gonna go for spider spawning, but this guy wants to exile a creature card. It's a 4 mana 4/5. Is that even that good? So being grapple and the Allosaur. I'm not really getting 7 mana very often. Guess I'll take the grapple. It's like, eh. But getting up to 7 is not that easy, and like Extract from Darkness on a just 6/5 Trampler or whatever is not really that strong. It's a little late called if he's... This card's quite good, I think, in the right deck. I think another Thought Scour, but we could have had a slightly different build. I think blue's open enough that... Ooh, I like the glow sport better than the elite, I think. Just get the mill rolling here. Alright, well, I'll take the big Sphinx. I don't think we'll play it. It's an interesting one to reanimate with Extract. If we find more reanimation, maybe I'll throw it in. Alright, what do we got? What's a Torah? 5/4 flying trample. You make stuff. I mean, it's really good. Witness Prowler is kind of interesting. Like, super big reanimator's not really a thing, but this is a 2 mana 3/1 flyer. Like, that's actually just legitimate. And I really want this thing. I have to take fixing very highly, though. I probably want Demir Aqueduct, because Demir Aqueduct's great. And then... Let's see, what are the options here? Disfigure is fine. We've got... That's pretty much it. So it's the Demir Aqueduct, I think I'm taking for sure. And then we have Disfigure, and then the 2 rares. Astoria, obviously quite expensive. And requires an extra color, but if you can hit with this thing, it's pretty disgusting. And then Una's Prowler is just a more aggressive take, which I kind of like. X1s have a few things that don't work great for them in this format, but it's not that bad. Yeah, I have a bunch of 5 mana cards already. I think I'm just going to take the Prowler. I think that's fine. Alright, what is this? Allosaurus Shepherd. Can't be countered. Green spells can't be countered. Until end of turn, each elf you control is a 5/5. That's really bizarre. I don't think we have many other elves. I guess we have some Glowspore Shamans, but I don't really care. I'm just going to take the Mole Drifter here. It is another 5-drop, but we can play it on 3. And it's a good value creature to potentially reanimate, so it has enough going for it, I think. Over Deep Analysis, over Cryptic, over the weird Shepherd thing. Let's go for it. Another Vampiric Rites, don't really need that. I do love Coiling Oracle. I think this card's just fantastic. I think it's actually better than this figure, even though this figure is quite good. But especially in a deck that wants creatures, like Coiling Oracle is just perfection. That doesn't work for us. Let's see. This pack's a bit weaker. Could think of Severed Strands. We have... I mean, we have the Coiling Oracle and the Spider Spawning tokens as, like, really throwawayable stuff. It's nice to have some big removal. We have the Agony Warp so far only. So my alternative is like the Sovereign, which is a fine 5-drop, but we already have a lot of 5s. Yeah. It's not a card I'm excited to have, but it's a card I will put in my deck. Oh, I don't think we're quite there on the Pillar of Prunes. Okay, well, here's another better removal spell, so I'll take that one. It's an instant, it doesn't need you to sacrifice. It's all good things. Slam it. Ooh, we got a Sidisi again. This is looking a lot like our first deck. I mean, this card's insane with, like, you play this, you play Thought Scour, it's just wildly good. So, absolutely we'll be doing that. I need to pick up more fixing this pack. And this might be the pack for it. Because I don't really care about second grapple. Liana's lead I would play, but whatever. Don't care about stamina. Capture Sphere is fine. Yeah, I'm just going to take another thing here. I need to make sure my mana works. Ooh, body double and an earth. And wing. Actually, a lot of good stuff here. Interesting. So body double's another expensive one. We still don't really have a lot going on. Like, we have some giant thing we can copy with it, so it's just gonna, like, end up being a Mole Drifter or whatever. I don't think that's actually that exciting. Unearth returns a thing with mana value 3 or less. So, I mean, I'm gonna have a decent number of targets for that. And then we just have the Winged Coatl. I think I might just take the Coatl. It's sort of like a removal spell, and it's also a creature towards the effects that care about that. Skeleton Archer is fine, but I'm gonna keep taking Fixing. And no, I guess I'll take Deep Analysis just because there's not much else going on here anyway. Having one of those in the deck is certainly useful. We are 9 and 9 right now. It's a little bit not ideal, but a lot of our non-creature spells do mill, which is kind of nice. Yeah, Suna's Prowler is just here as a 3-1 flyer, and I think that's pretty powerful, honestly. Obviously, if they get a blocker out, they can, like, discard a card and make a favorable exchange there, but it's just a lot of pressure. I don't know, I guess in some very specific situations it might do something for us. I don't really see any of this working. I'll take this. I don't know. Sure. Be a cool addition to the deck if we could cast it, but unless we picked up a lot more deranged assistance, I don't think the Altasaur here is happening. So I'm still looking for more fixing, and then I want more cheap creatures. I want to find a lot of Coiling Oracles and Glowspore Shamans, I think, and their ranged assistants. They kind of get the deck off the ground a little bit. I mean, I'll take the Scab. I hope I don't have to play it, but it's not the worst. Alright, well, I don't know if we can play 3 Thought Scours, but I'll take it over the stuff in that pack. Oh, a second ranged assistant is nice. And, okay, Capture Sphere. So it's flash, it taps it, doesn't untap. I mean, the problem really is that there's some blink effects in the format, which does make this substantially worse. But otherwise, you know, not a terrible effect. Alright, well, I'm taking another Dimir Aqueduct for sure. Rest of this, not as exciting. This might be a double land pick. I mean, Surgical doesn't do anything. Could take a Balustrade Spy, it's fine. I don't want that. I don't really want the Rhino all that much. Yeah, I'm 100% taking this. Let's think about, do I want a Cryptic Spire's first pick? Like, not really, but I don't want an Is It Boiler Works, I don't think. Man, this is a pretty bad pack for us. I think it's between the Spires and the Spy here. Do I need playables, I guess? I have 27 with 6 lands. I'm doing okay on playables. So a mediocre playable is not really that big a deal. I'll just take the Spires and be a little bit sad. Okay, we got the Leviathan. Interesting. We got the Bounty. I've grown to respect this card a little bit more. It's still only good in slower matchups, but it is quite powerful. It draws you a lot of cards at some mana. It's pretty good. Alright, it's another Spy, the Ranged Assistant, Coatl. Do I care about this? Unearths for 7. So I mean, if you mill this over, it's pretty decent to unearth sometimes, just to get them dead. I can get it back with Extract, potentially. Is that just better than another the Ranged Assistant? Is it better than the Bounty? I think the Bounty. I don't know. I want to try playing with the card. Second Extract, huh? Problem really with second Extract is, again, we don't have any, like, hugely valuable creatures. I mean, I guess at that point I could maybe throw in some of these bigger things, but it's such an expensive effect. I think I'd rather have one of the 2-drops here. With 2 range assistants, I want the Glow Spore. I just want a little bit of power and toughness rather than the ramp. I don't really know. I think I like the range assistant a bit better. Aether Vial, huh? That's a nice one. Unfortunately, this pack kind of stinks. There's the transmutation. It's okay. Don't love it though. We have enough batter removal. I don't need another batter removal spell. I don't really need a 4th Thought Scour. I think I'm taking the Basilica here. It's not fixing, but it's card advantage. It does trample, exile a creature, return it. Next step. Okay. Who's this guy? Prowess, when it's not creature gets flying. It's fine. I mean, I just picked up Basilica, so like this is kind of interesting, but eh. This is not a great pack. This is where I'd love to pick up a Cryptic Spires, but unfortunately it's already gone. Might take the Spell Pierce. Actually seems okay. I don't know if I main deck it, but it's at least good out of the sideboard. Alright, I'm gonna take another Cryptic Spires over the Elite once again. We've passed a lot of Elites, and maybe I shouldn't have passed all of them, but we have a decent amount of playables. I just want fixing. What's this? 3/3 Prowess, you may look at top card, you may cast a non-creature. Huh. That's cool. Fortunately, it doesn't help us much. I guess I'm taking the Chancery now. We're gonna have a lot of bounce lines. I mean, it's already 2 white sources. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. As a battlefielder dies, exile a permanent is obviously powerful. I didn't pick up the second Extract. It's possible it wheels, but it's not super likely. I didn't pick up the body double either. I wish this showed up earlier, because it would have been sweet to build around. As is, I'm taking either a Cryptic Spires or the Ranged Assistant. Alright, this back. Balustrade Spy's back. Let's grab it. So we're going to have to make 1 cut so far. It's probably going to be the Capture Sphere. I don't love that one. Coatl or Cataract? This card hasn't super impressed me, to be honest. I'm just going to take a Winged Coatl. It's fine. We can cut that. We can probably cut the Severed Strands. I don't have that much random trash, and with 2 Winged Coatls, I feel a little bit better about a removal situation. It's between one of these two. They're both okay sideboard cards. I'll take an Archer. If we want to ping, that's okay. Could cut the grapple as well. It's if I want here, which I think I will actually have to. Let's take this as a sideboard option. We have 34, minus 11, so we're currently at 23, I guess. Okay, none of that does much. Ooh, I will play the elite. Yeah, I think I'll cut that. All right, late elite there is a nice pickup. Sure, whatever. Pick some colors for now. We'll figure it out. So if we pull these out for a moment, just to get an accurate count. This is 23 cards. It's 14 creature, 9 non-creature. That's pretty good. We only have 2 hard removal spells, but we have the 2 coatls to help out. Yeah, we have a bunch of Thought Scours, which is cool. We have Bounty. I think I'm alright with this. We have a few sideboard options if it comes to that. Alright. So, let's combine. So this is just a black land, and this is just a blue land. We have the 2 aqueducts, and then we have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna have a lot of enter the battlefield tapped lands, but I think that's okay. Let's see here. So I have 2 duels, and then 1, 1. Don't have any dual green yet. Let's make a couple of these green. Let's go green, blue. Where did it go? Let's make green, black. Alright, so we have double blue, black. So I should have double green at the very least with the Cryptic Spires, probably. Let's just make 1 more of each of them, and then we'll figure out the mana situation from there. So right now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue, and 4 green. So if I do another set of green duels, it'll be even across the board. Right, because this adds a green and a blue, and then we add a green. Oh, yeah. Should work out, I think. And I guess we'll just make a blue-black. Should be fine. So we have 6 green base now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black. So we're 7, 7, 6, and we still have a couple of lands to add. So we're pretty good in terms of colors. So if we add a forest, we're 7, 7, 7. We do have the least green. I need some early blue for sure. The other colors are fairly even, so this is 7, 7, 7, and we have 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is probably correct. Okay, so we're just end up adding 2 of each. After all that science. Alright, I like this deck. We could use a little more removal. We have some in the sideboard if we really need it. It's just not great. I don't want to start the Aura ones because Blink does exist in the format. Spell Pierce is a good sideboard card. Archer could be good. Strands if we really need it. And then I guess potentially this thing. But yeah, I'm going to take a screenshot and I'll see you in round number 1. Alright, welcome back to the first round. We're on the draw. We have a pretty slow hand here. A lot of lands and deep analysis. I think this has to be a mulligan. We need to go get off the ground a little bit quicker than this. This is green-black spires. No blue in this hand hurts it quite a bit, but we do have the glow spore to potentially find a blue land, so I'm going to keep this. I'm going to actually put the ranged assistant back, I think, because once we find blue lands, we shouldn't need the acceleration as much anymore. Alright, not quite what we were looking for. Rampant growth, okay. This might be the first time I use a Glowspore Shaman, the put on top effect. Not usually very good. Oh, well, we found Demir Aqueduct, so maybe I don't need to now. But let's go Forest, play this Shaman. I can get a blue-green Cryptic Spires, or I can get a Demir Aqueduct, or I can not take either of them. I don't think I want a tapped blue land, because we already have a tapped blue land, so let's just go no. I'll pass here. Next turn, if we need Tide Blight Sending, we'll do that. Otherwise, we'll just get this Demir Aqueduct out. Doran. Yeah, I'll probably want to kill that one, huh? Hope they can't blink it. They cannot. Alright, slam in. Be nice to draw a non-blue spell to cast before we throw this Aqueduct down, otherwise our next turn's quite poor here, but... Tuskguard, okay. Bounty. Well, that's not really what we're looking for. Let's attack. He's putting some pressure on here. But this turn, slowing us down this much kind of stinks. Probably get the bounty out next turn, and then we can start firing off these other spells. Obviously, we'll see what we draw as well. Okay, Chronicler's pretty strong. Cryptic Spires, okay. I think I still attack. I'm happy to trade here. And if we trade damage, that's also okay. Just put them down kind of low. Alright, let's get the bounty out there. I mean, I guess with a bounty out, maybe I shouldn't be trading damage, but it is what it is. Just a lot of things to go wrong if you keep this on defense. They can have combat trick, they can have a removal spell. If they kill our bounty, that would be really unfortunate. Second Tuskguard, okay. It feels beatable, though we're obviously gonna need some help from this bounty here. What is this? Oh, okay, it's just ramp. That's fine. I don't mind that. Alright, always yield. So drew us a card this turn. Okay. So definitely want to Thought Scour myself. I might as well play the island, I guess. Could Coiling first. Kind of a tough decision. What do we want to do first here? I'll probably end up playing both. Although Deep Analysis could also be good. I don't necessarily need to mill yet. Let's lead with the Coiling Oracle. We get a tapped Spires. Okay, it doesn't make blue. Next turn we're going to have a lot of mana. Because we're going to get the bounty mana option here. So does that mean this turn I want to Thought Scour rather than Deep Analysis in case I draw something playable? Let's look at the deck. We could play any 3-drop or lower that's not blue. It's actually not that many things. It's one that's already out. Two, it's like 3 hits. Okay, I guess I'll just Deep Analysis now then. Okay, we have an Extract and a Quaddle. That's pretty good. I don't know about extracting Doran, but we'll get to play a lot of stuff next turn at the very least. I can make one trade, take like 5 or 6 damage. It's not incredible, but it's okay. This thing is a 5/5 ultimately. Just makes my Glowspore worse, but if I trade the Glowspore off first, then kind of doesn't matter. Ooh, okay, this figure stinks. They're like running low on cards at least. I think I chump here. A lot of stuff is going to have trample anyway. And if I draw my spider spawning, having this in the graveyard's good. So let's add a bunch of mana. Okay. Might as well play a land. I guess let's Thought Scour first. I drew the Ranged Assistant, and I milled mostly not good stuff. Hmm. I really want to play these Winged Coatls. Which means I can't really spend a lot of blue, but blue is how I'm going to get out of this by drawing cards. So, a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky for sure. If I only leave mana up for one of them, I'm looking at what, blocking here and taking 5. A little bit scary. Definitely a little bit scary. I think I have to try though. Okay, it would have been nice to hit either an island or the spider spawning, but instead we just didn't. So, alright. So I could extract and bring back the Doran. It is the biggest thing on the board at that point. If they have a removal spell, am I immediately dead? I'm not immediately dead, but I'm in pretty horrible shape. I think I'd try it. I can get a CDC as well. Well, now I wish I'd done this first. CDC is not the biggest thing out there, but it might give me a random 2-2 for value. Hmm. If it misses, it's kind of bad. If it hits, is that even that good, honestly, if it hits? I get to... Yeah, no, I think I have to take the Doran, unfortunately. Alright. Being screwed on blue mana here has ended up being a problem. Hopefully they don't have great attacks here. I need them to slow down a little bit. Oh, that's sort of the opposite. It's very much the opposite of them slowing down. I mean, I guess on the plus side, they're not attacking with that thing, so I'm only taking 5. Still not good, though. They have tramplers and everything. We have the swinged coatls. Alright, we're down to 4. Okay, Sultai Soothsayer is pretty decent. And we drew the spider spawning. Oh, we only have 4 creatures in our graveyard. There's 16 cards in there on the world. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 mana, which means I can't spider spawning and Soothsayer, which is really unfortunate. But 4? I think I go Soothsayer plus Coatl this turn. Hope that works. And then we play the spider spawning once we have a few more creatures in the graveyard. This is going to mill me out too quick. I'll go to 6 cards now. Next time I'm not drawing a card, because I do have to win at some point. They're at 11. Like, I'm running out of time to actually win the game with. I don't have, like, a huge finisher, necessarily. The spider spawning's sort of supposed to be it. Just have a Muldrifter in the deck. Maybe I can't play the Soothsayer? Maybe I'm just supposed to... Let's see, do I have triple blue? I do have triple blue, so I can play the Ranged Assistant double Coatl, then play the spider spawning. Just not play this. That might be correct. Wait, do I die trample damage? No, because I can make some chump blocks. It's okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. I'm gonna chump block the Chronicler and try to trade for both of these guys. Okay. That worked. Around 2 cards. Grim Flayer, not a huge deal, though it might be a 4/4. It is a 4/4, so it's a slightly bigger deal. Okay, I got some mana. That's nice. Oh, this is scary. I think I just have to go for 7 spiders and not worry about the Soothsayer. Again, if I mill 4 cards, I actually don't think I'm gonna have enough time to win the game. I'll just play these two and mill them. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh, I could flash it back this turn, huh? That feels okay. They have a Wrath, and oh well, I guess, but 14 1/2s is going to clean up the game pretty nicely. Sure, you have a Bondkin, that's alright. Drew a Muldrifter, okay. Do I die if they have a removal spell and they attack with everything? Oh, they're at 11 and I have 14. So if I attack with everything, they have nothing. They take exactly 11 and they die. If they have a removal spell, they still have to triple block, which means the Einok Monkin dies. They kill a spider. They have a 4/4 and a 3/3. I guess at that point I play the Sultai and like the Balustrade Spy and I still don't die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have enough mana. No, I don't have enough mana. Okay, so I should attack with everything. All right. Looks like lethal. Perfect. All right, Spider Spawning is a good card, turns out. So we're playing against some sort of 1/1 counter deck, but it's also got some random value things with the black mana, so not totally sure what's going on there. Anything great out of the sideboard? They have a settle, so I don't want the enchantment stuff. I think I want a severed strand still. Yeah, I think I'm happy with what I have, so let's run it back. All right, they're on the play. This is a slightly awkward start, but I think you have to keep it. Going to ultimately have to discard a card once I bounce with the Cryptic here, unless we find an untapped land or something. Well, they mulled to 5, so that might help us out a bit. Thought Scour's okay. At least lets me do something before I play the Aqueduct. There's the Bondkin. Ooh, Una's Prowler, interesting. Alright. Let's do this. I milled the Spider Spawning. I did get an untapped land. Do I want to play that instead? So next turn I can go 2-drop plus Aqueduct. Versus I can just play a 3-drop now. That's probably okay, yeah. Let's do it. We're gonna be a little bit behind here just because they're on the play, but they're almost out of cards already, so if I can just deal with the stuff that's on the board, we'll be fine. Okay, a third land. Do I want to play a 3-drop instead? Could play a Splinter Fright, get the mill really going. I would like to place a DC next turn, though, so I think it's actually better to just deal with the fact that I'm going to take 4 damage here. I could even play the Prowler. So if I block with it, wait, are they going to discard a card? That's fine. If I play the assistant, I have access to 5 mana next turn instead of 4. Not sure that does anything for me. I guess I could play this thing, but I do want to get the CDC out. Since the range assistant's not really doing much, I think I will play the Prowler. And Aqueduct, Bounce, Swamp. Because with as much card advantage as we have, just them discarding a card to kill this is, like, fine. If they're doing some Outlast shenanigans, that's also okay. I mean, that stuff's going to be scary. It's still going to have First Strike and Trample and whatnot, but I think we can outvalue that. Oh, they're attacking? Yeah, I'm going to slam this block. If they want to discard a card, that's fine. To rampant growth, okay. Alright, I think our deck can beat 2 creatures. Reasonably sure of that. We need them to not draw like their big removal spell this next turn. Will be okay after that. Okay, I have all my colors already. So whatever. Okay, we hit a zombie. I'll take the 3 if they attack with that. No reason to chump block. We'll get a big enough blocker. Actually, I'll probably just play the Soothsayer this turn here. Second Tusk Guard, okay. Oh, they're outlasting? That means I get an attack in? That's a dangerous game to play, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. Okay, I hit no creatures. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I think I played this because it's just huge, butt-wise. And it potentially makes me more zombies as well. Well, that's awkward. I want to mill the deranged assistant. I don't really want a deep analysis that much. Do I just take a land? Yeah, whatever, I'll just take a land. Now we'll get these 2 big creatures out, and that should put the game away, I think. Well, they're slowed down by the 2/5 here. Yeah. I mean, I guess all their stuff having First Strike is going to be pretty annoying to try and work my way through on attacks. Okay, land. I mean, we'll have spider spawning soon, but I'm not sure how much that does yet. Stuff 14 cards. Like, want to keep milling with CDC. It's getting a little scary with Splinter Fright. About to hit the battlefield, but I think it's okay. So I go to 11 cards here. It should be alright. Stack with these 3. I keep getting more zombies and making the spider spawning better as well. I think we play an untapped land here, play both 3 drops, and should be in good shape after that. Though, there's some consideration to playing a tapped land, so I can try to get spider spawning going next turn. Maybe that's good. And get the Liliana's the lead out, it's really big. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. 'Cause Splinter Fight, I'm a little bit worried about milling out. Do that. Do that. Return my swamp. I guess I might as well play the assistant at that point. Well, this stuff having First Strike makes attacking really hard. I need to kill the Einok Bondkin. Okay, Chronicler draws them a card, sure. At some point, I'll just be able to attack with everything, but... Oh, okay. Well, Agony Warp solves a lot of problems. Let's see. So I probably attack with the Leon's Elite now. They're going to go for some sort of multi-block, and I should be able to get good value. See what they do to block here. Oh yeah, this is about to be the biggest blowout of all time if this works. Guess, I don't know. I do want to kill this one. Sure, whatever, it's fine. Okay. Let's go Agony Warp, -3, -0 to, let's say, you. -0, -3 to you. And now they don't have a board, so. I'm just not even going to play the Splinter Fried. I'll flash in the Quaddle here. And then go Spider Spawning, and that should be a pretty easy win. This would also be good, but yeah, it's just... why risk it? Alright, well, that takes care of match number 1. I'll see you for the second one in just a moment. Alrighty, welcome back for match number 2. We'll be on the play. We have a Cryptic Spires, Demir Aqueduct. Again, our mana's slightly awkward, but I will keep this. Having lots of tapped lands and bounce lands is going to create these problems, but I think it's okay. We'll have to decide if we want to play Aqueduct turn 2 or not. I'll definitely start with this, and we'll see what we draw. Okay, no 1-drop. Thought Scour. Yeah, I guess I'll just go for Aqueduct here. I need the blue mana. Maybe I should have more islands in this deck. Okay, so now we go Assistant plus tap land, I think. Not really in a hurry otherwise. And then... maybe I played this Cryptic Spires. I could really use the extra blue mana. I already have black. Yeah. Okay, our opponent doing a whole lot of nothing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually have 5 mana for Muldrifter. Let's slam it then. Okay. It's not terrible. Obviously, Leon's lead a little small at the moment. Okay, our opponent was maybe missing a color. Ooh, DC's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 6. I shouldn't need 6. I think I see DC Thought Scour play a tap land. Let's attack first. Oh, but I want to mill after it comes into play, so maybe I do need the extra land. Yeah, I guess so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mill 3, make a Zombo, Thought Scour myself. Make a Zombo. I'll mill in their turn. Hopefully I have Wrath. I don't think Jeskai mana casts a Wrath. If they remove CDC now, it's like whatever. Oh, no, they're just done. Alright. Well, that was interesting. They played no spells that game. So, no real information sideboard off of, I mean, their Jeskai deck, but it doesn't tell me much, so we'll just run it back, I guess. See how it goes. Double tap lands, Muldrifter, Bounty. Hard to say if this is good enough. I'm going to keep it. They obviously didn't get out the gates very fast last time, so we can hope they're a slow deck. Spider spawning, okay. Let's lead on this. That way I'll have all 3 colors of mana for turn 2 if I draw something. I did not draw something. Probably play the Mole Drifter as a evoke here. Publish Rejuvenator. Alright. We're in a slower matchup. This bounty should be good. They miss. That stinks for them. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. Do I get the assistant out or the Mole Drifter card draw? I think I'll get the assistant out. If they kill it, I'll be a little bit sad, but if they don't, this gives me an opportunity to do some cool things. Okay, so now I could play my 5-drop if I wanted, but I could play the Mole Drifter again. Maybe that's good. Getting Bounty out's also really nice. Getting Sidisi out's nice. Lots of good options here. I think for the sake of mana efficiency, I'm going to cast the Mole Drifter. Okay, got a removal spell. Coiling Oracle, sure. Get an island, alright. That's fine. Chance race. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess I just get the bounty out. Should I attack even, actually? Or do I keep this back for blocks? I think I actually keep it back. Let's go bounty. 2, 3, 4. Play Chancery. Bounce the island. Pass. I've decided if I want to randomly mill myself. I think I do. Panharmonicon, huh? Alright. My opponent has a plan. The ranged assistant, sure. Always yield. So draw an extra card. Glowspore Shaman. That's not terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 mana up to. So I do want to get CDC out this turn and probably play Glowspore with it. Do I have the mana colors for all that? I have double black. Do I have 2 green? No, my green and black are the same source. So if I make double black, I'm then out of green. So I can't do that. It's unfortunate. Still want to get this out. I guess I'll just play like another deranged assistant or something. It's fine. Let's go boom. 1, 2, 3, and I guess it doesn't matter too much. Do this. Okay, I missed there. That's unfortunate. Oh, I just missed on all of it. Okay. Now I might as well attack with the flyer. Next turn I get a bunch of mana. That'll be potentially useful here. Okay, this is going to be something cool, presumably. Settle. Oh, that's not even... I mean, it sucks they're killing this DC, but... Double Rejuvenator trigger is not like that insane. In fact, I'm kind of surprised they didn't go for Coiling Oracle. I guess they have something really big in hand. They want a bunch of mana. Alright, let's get some mana. Let's see here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. Probably want to start with this. Maybe Deep Analysis is good too. Maybe I start with Deep Analysis. Except, yeah, it can give me a tap land and stuff. Get a Balustrade Spy also. Let's go for this next. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll leave me with 2 mana. So I can play like Una's Prowler or something. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess this. Extract from Darkness. Is that good here? I don't currently have anything great in the graveyard. Liana's Elite, Splinter Fright. Splinter Fright's, again, a little bit scary, though we'll have Trample. I guess the Extract lets me get either of them back, so let's go Extract. And I'll go Cryptic. Unos Prowler, I think. Attack in the air. We are milling ourselves a little too quickly and not milling enough creatures. Spider spawning should be a lot better than it is right now. Extract could also be good with the Eye Blights ending if they play something ridiculous here, like an Inted the Dreamer, for example. Yeah. Coatl, alright. Let's kill the Intet for sure. Choose target non-elf creature. 2, 3. How's this one where you can pay 3, exile top card, you can play it, okay. So let's attack them in the air. I actually want to attack them with everything here. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think actually, well, I'm gonna keep the range assistance back in case they have a spell pierce, but I'll attack with the Prowler or the Sooth, whatever. You get it. You get it. Last breath, that, okay. Sucks they're exiling all my creatures too. Alright, and then I don't want to mill anymore, so I'll do this and then extract without tapping the deranged assistance. What is this thing? So battlefield with 5+1 some counters. Remove one, make a saproling, sacrifice a creature, put a counter on target creature. I think I like Intet better, but interesting. Hopefully I don't have a bounce spell. That would kind of suck. Whoa. Draw a card. Exile a permanent you own. Oh my god. Seriously? Seriously. Well, that's silly. Why is it worded this way? This is not okay. Well, we probably lose now. I needed that to not happen. And we have the Coatl to block, but I only have 5 cards left in the deck. I don't think I can win. I might cut Extract. Alright, that's whatever. I think we just lose now. I have 4 cards left. I'm kind of going to kill them in time. Yeah, we're dead. That's like the absolutely perfect answer to what I was doing. Feels not great. See, a Skeleton Archer has a few targets. I guess that's okay. Spell Pierce could be good, specifically against that Planeswalker. I think I am going to cut the extracts. I can't hit their creatures if they're going to have ways to get them back easily, and my own creatures just aren't good enough. I think I'm going to try the Spell Pierce. Is there anything else I want to cut? I don't think so. I think the rest of it's good. All right. Let's run it back here. Yeah, this looks fine. Gonna lead on Cryptic, played the Ranger Assistant on 2, I guess. Yeah. No black mana till a bit later, but oh well. Oh, Coiling Oracle is interesting. I think I get Assistant out first. We can Coiling Oracle next turn. But this lets me potentially do some cool stuff. Okay, I don't have 4-drop. So I think we'll just go Oracle Basilica here. Light Sending, okay. Basilica, Bounce Island, and sure, I'll attack. I think this deck has enough ways to mill itself that I don't want to be randomly milling with assistance. We've run into deck size issues a few times now. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just play Muldrifter again. It's becoming a pretty classic play in this matchup somehow. Cast. Build the Splinter Fright, okay. Attack for 1. See. Oh, they're stuck on mana. That's nice. Starting Miss Meadowitch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I'd like to get the bounty out. So it's probably gonna be bounty. Yeah, plus one of my 2s. Good. Slam in with these things. So I guess the second deranged assistant because I can't get the glow spore out. Right? Because I don't have enough green. So okay, that's fine. Bounty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I can't get the range out either. Undo? No, I can't. I can't fix this now, can I? Can I just cancel the whole thing? Oh, okay, okay, okay. I still want to get it out, I guess. I just should have played my tap land instead. Yeah, I messed up my mana, but that's okay. It's Damnation. Nope, Panharmonicon's coming. Alright. Game's on. Double Winged Coatl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 or 6 mana. Can I play Coatl plus... Wait, 5 or 1? You're right, depending on this. So Liliana's leads 3, and then I could get a Coatl out. So lead's not very big yet, but that's okay. I'll make it bigger later. I don't know, maybe I should just play the glow spore. It makes this bigger and it attacks for more than Squaddle. Squaddle doesn't actually matter, does it? Again, if they have a damnation, I'm really sad, but whatever. I don't think I want any lands. I have been doing a great job of milling non-creatures, I will say that. Passing, okay, well I thought Scour myself. Okay, hit a creature. Okay. Get a bunch of mana. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I'll play the range assistant off this mana. That's fine. We can do that pre-combat, and then I'll slam with everybody here. Okay, well, they're at 2. Let's see what happens. My opponent sure hasn't cast a lot of spells. All right. Well, that was an interesting match too. I'll see you for the finals. Alrighty, welcome back for the finals, everyone. We're on the play. That's not really going to do it. Okay, this looks better. It's my only black source. Maybe I put away the Thought Scour? Because I want the Mold Drifter for card advantage. The removal's obviously nice, and the ranged guy lets me get off the ground, so I think Thought Scour is going to go. Play Spires. Okay, play a bunch of these, I guess. Bloom Tender. Okay. I could kill it if I want. I'm not that scared of it, I don't think. I guess I'll attack into it. Hopefully they don't Flicker Wisp me here. I don't know, maybe with 2 removal spells I'm supposed to kill it, but feels like this deck's going to go long anyway. Mentor of the Meek. Okay, that's a better one to kill, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I want to kill this right away. The question is, do I Eyeblaze Send it or Agony Warp it? The Warp could potentially get value later, but I think it's good to keep the hard removal, so let's just kill it. Blue, oh wait, undo. Aqueduct. I guess I'll attack. Alright, next turn we get the Mold Drifter. That's not bad. Suppose I could have kept this up and done at instant speed, like once they play a small creature or whatever, but might as well cut them off the extra mana off the Bloom Tender, and I don't think the information is worth that much here to them, so. Whereas if they have some sort of protection spell or something, it'd be nice to not run into that. Conclave Mentor. When we're counters, we put a creature, put that many +1 on instead. When it dies, you can... Okay, sure. Is that thing an elf? It is not. Okay. So we're going for counters, I suppose. One or more counters we put... Okay, sure. Hopefully we don't get mana leaked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'll play the island first to keep up the multicolor lands here. Come on. Let's go. 2, 3. To counter this, I will be quite sad. Okay, well, I guess I'll play a Coiling Oracle. Blue, green. Hopefully we draw on land. But either way, we're getting deeper in the deck. It's interesting, all these bounce lands, you almost want to play less lands, but at the same time, you need some basic lands to make the bounce lands not terrible. All right. Let's see what we've got. Winged Quaddle. It is revealed. That makes it a lot less good, but oh well. Definitely not going to be blocking here. Don't want them getting value off the Mentor. All right, don't know why my opponent's taking forever. Oh, they have some instant at the end step here. Band Charm. Okay. I super don't care about that. Straight target artifact. Oh, they were looking to maybe counter an instant, but it's all good. Relief Captain. Yeah, that's pretty good here, isn't it? All right, I like it. Made some big things. I'll still take the damage. No reason to chump yet. Chances are we're just keeping up both of these spells here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't really need extra greens. Well, let's Thought Scour first because I should have enough mana for everything. So, let's see if we draw something. I don't know if they're sitting on more counters or something, but they've been sure taking a while. Ooh, a Chancery. Okay. I milled more lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I'll play the Chancery. I'll keep these things up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That should all work. If they play more counter stuff, I'll just kill the Mentor. I mean, chances are I'll kill it almost no matter what, but I don't want to give them the information. This time around, I think it might matter. Then I have the Quaddle to just trade with something, so. And if they have Chosen by the Gods or whatever to give it protection, then I guess I'll be sad. If they attack with it, I'm certainly going to attempt to block it. Do I trade with that thing? It's only a 3-2. I don't really have a lot going on, though. Yeah, I mean, I guess since they know about this, fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to block it with some 1/1s and just not care. That's a lot of mana. Planar Bridge. Wow. Interesting. Well, I'm still going to kill this. Makes them less likely to be able to get up to 8 mana as well. Alright, well, I need to draw some non-lands. Oh, we milled the deep analysis, actually. When did that happen? I guess just now? Cool. I will definitely play that. I guess then play Liliana's Elite. Black mana might matter, so let's do it. Well, I could also attack, though, potentially with these. Black. Yeah, fine, fine, fine. Well, no, yeah, the black could matter. I'm gonna play an island and do it that way. It's fine. Bounty Soothsayer. Alright, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, so I can play both of these. That seems good. Alright, green. Some other colors. And 1. Not sure how many creatures are in my graveyard, but whatever it is, it's gonna be nice. Oh, it's a 3/3. Seriously, I have 2 creatures in my 11 card graveyard. I really have not been doing a great job of filling it. Oh well, here we are. That was a pretty decent turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they're one off the planar bridge. Aether Snipe, okay. The bounty, I assume. Do you wonder if they have some totally sick to put in off the bridge? The Elite? Really? The Elite doesn't do anything. They just get trying to attack me? Alright, sure. Take my extra cards, please. Okay, it's a land. Don't love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Can't quite play everything. I don't think I have any way to remove the planar bridge. Doesn't seem like it. So I'm not really digging too much with the Sultai. I guess I just play both of these. Because I'm going to start attacking for hopefully big numbers soon. And they don't know how big they are thanks to range assistance, which is kind of nice. Well, we'll see if they have something totally cool to get. Planar Bridge is quite the card to put in your deck. 14 mana investment, you better be putting something really good on the battlefield. Alright. They're thinking. I don't know if that's a good sign. Alright, our opponent thought for a bit and then went to combat. Let them do what they will. Yeah, attacking here is awkward because I can mill with these and then you don't know what's going to happen. This could end up being a 5/5, so like... Yeah, they're not attacking. They're just passing. Okay, I guess Planar Bridge can be played at instant. That makes sense. Do I want to mill myself for 2? I kind of don't because I want to play the Sultai, I think. See what we hit here. I hit a CDC and a Cryptic Spires, sure. And then I got a bunch of mana. Alright. I think we start with this. Black 1, 2. Fortunately, I can't find a removal spell because I've used the 2 we have. Okay, well, I'll take a spider spawning, I guess, and put 3 creatures in the yard. That seems useful. Suddenly, these are very large. Alright, well, let's see what they have. That seems fine. Happy to make any of these trades. Alright, see what's coming out of the bridge. I hope it's an Emrakul or something, because otherwise, what are you doing? What are you doing with this bridge? Well, they're thinking about it. It's probably not an Emrakul. Yeah, Splinter Fright might kill me. Let's see what they do here. I may have built a deck that's too good at milling itself. Maybe I should try and sideboard some of the Thought Scours for something else. I don't know. Alright. They're really taking a long time on this planar bridge. Even a second Aether Snipe wouldn't be bad here. Alright, well, I'll let them decide. Wow. Alright, after a lot of consideration, everyone got an Elvish Rejuvenator, which is kind of insane. Block the 7/7. You just hope to mill me out, I guess, is the idea. Alright, well. I'm going to play Spider Spawning. And I'm going to attack them for a lot of damage next turn, hopefully. This is about to draw my card. So I'm going to mill 2, draw 2. I'm going to be down to 2 cards in my deck. So I have to kill them next turn, which I'm not actually sure I can do. Or I guess get the Splinter Fight dead somehow. But I don't think I can do that either. So Soothsayer might have been a mistake. Maybe I milled a few too many times with these guys. Who knows? Who knows? And the planar bridge getting Elvish Rejuvenator is it's quite the play. It's quite the play. So this turn, assuming they get another random thing, they can chump this. Then like block, take 6/12. I guess it's technically lethal, but that's only if they have like nothing. See what takes Splinter. I mean, I guess they can block the Splinter Fight and then it's not lethal. They go chump. This blocks here. This blocks here. They 2 off this. And it's 8, 9, 10, 11. We can probably know what's in our deck. But I guess we're going to mill a bunch of it anyway. Extract. Does Extract do anything? I could play a Relief Captain. Anything else I could hit that would make any sense? Not a lot. All right. Let's mill 2. Ah, the extract's gone. That's bad. I drew 2 lands. Alright, alright. Well, we're attacking them and seeing how it goes, I guess. Yeah. See what they have this time around. Sky Knight. Okay. Permanent can't attack. It's activated. Abilities can't be activated. Alright. I think that means we're dead. Because it's just going to mill me and then I have nothing. Yeah, alright. Whoops. That is too bad. I think the planar bridge in their deck's bad, for what it's worth, but oh well. I could extract again. This card really has not impressed me very much. Skeleton Archer is not bad. They have the 3/1. They have the mana guy. Seems okay. Didn't see much for Spell Pierce. Yeah, sure. Let's try Skeleton Archer. Why not? It's another creature to go in the graveyard too. It's useful. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. All right, here we are from game 2. We'll be on the play. Bunch of tapped lands. Drifter Elite Bounty. It's a slow hand. Are they slow enough that this is okay? Not sure. We are on the play. I think I keep it. It's very borderline, though. We don't have a blue-black land to play first to have potential set up, but what can we play with a forest on 2, I guess? I guess Glow Spore, so we want to make sure we have... Well, okay, Orcoiling Oracle, yeah. I guess I'll make sure I have blue out, because I think Oracle would be... maybe the Glow Spore is more important on turn 2, because it does pressure. So I guess we'll go black land first, just in case we want to play the Glow Spore on 2, that if we draw it. The Oracle coming in turn earlier is not so big a deal. Well, obviously it doesn't matter. I think I'll just play the Elite on 3. It's obviously not very good yet, but... Oh, there's the Ranged Assistant. Let's just do that instead. Now we can go into Drifter Bounty here. Ooh, them actually having the Mentor here is bad. Alright, well I can Scour plus Bounty, right? I have enough things for that. It's green, so blue-green. Yeah, I should have enough stuff. So let's go with this. Maybe Light's Ending, Splinter Fright. Okay. Ooh, I drew CDC. I want to play that instead of the Bounty? I think I still go Bounty first. Close, though. Green, blue. I'd like to try and get some value off of this with the ranged here. Sure. Hopefully don't have enough mana to play something and get value. Just doing nothing. Always yield to this. Drop tap land. It's not very good. I'm just going to play this DC and mill a card. Alright, made... Ooh, that's a lot of creatures. Honestly, it's going to be big. So tap land. Pass here. See if they bad charm me. Momentary blink. Okay. Oh, and they get an extra card? Alright, alright. Some value. They're back up to 7 cards. I appreciate the hustle. If we can get our spider spawning this game, that would be nice. We have like 6 creatures in there already or something. So next time we're getting mana off the bounty, which means I should be able to play both cards in my hand. That's pretty good. It's not a creature you control. Okay. I mean, if this thing lives, it's pretty hard to deal with. Sky Knight. Okay, that's either too much. Means I can't attack with it, but oh well. Wait, didn't... Oh, that's not power 3 less, right? Okay. It's mill. I hit there. Chancery, sure. Alright, we got a bunch of mana. Let's play a Mole Drifter. Cast. I might as well use the assistant here, because that will sometimes do this. Oh, I drew an archer. Okay. I was going to play the elite, but killing the Sky Knight's kind of nice while they don't have blink up. They could theoretically have a second one, I guess. Yeah, let's try it. If they blink it there, it's not the end of the world. If I don't blink it, then they're just going to blink it and lock down the elite anyway. Alright, do they have something? They did have the second blink. Alright, that's unfortunate. Play Aqueduct. Yeah, but that at least means they're doing it on my turn, which means less good. Yeah, I got a 3/3 out of it, so could have been worse. Okay, Panharmonicon's pretty annoying. To Oracle, yeah. Oh, that double tree is a mentor. Interesting. They got to settle as well. Ooh, this is actually scary now. It's a good combo because you can get a land off of it to then trigger the mentor. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Panharmonicon's no joke. Alright, well, it'd be nice to draw things that aren't just lands. Gonna be honest. Let's see. Do I attack with everything? I'd probably keep the assistant back, I guess. Am I okay trading CDC? It's gonna end up trading for a Sky Knight or both of these. It's probably okay, to be honest. Let's get in there. Yeah, I may have put too many lines in this deck, but I don't know. Maybe that's not true. Sure wish I had more spider spawnings. Because that would definitely be good against them here. Okay. Don't mind them taking 6. It's a start. All right. Well, I'll pause it while they figure out blocks. All right. Our opponents figured out blocks. Take 6. And I'm just going to play a land. I don't think it matters too much which one. And then I might as well play the elite. This is an 8/8. It's going to probably get detained a lot, though. See what they do here. They have a couple momentary blinks ready to go. They have a decent amount of mana, so this could be a lot here. Despite our pretty big board, I'm not actually feeling super confident about this game. If we draw spider spawning is definitely over, even if we mill it, I guess. Though we need to still have some cards left in the library to win the game. All right, our opponent's going real slow here. I don't know if they've maybe had something come up, but well, oh, here they go. All right, 4 mana, 5 mana. What costs 5 mana and is scary? Playing around Mana Leak, smart. All right. Means they're not momentary blinking. All right, they're gonna play the settle. Okay, that's fine. The double detain kind of stinks, but we'll still have an attack. I think I'm even hitting the CDC. Interesting. Maybe they're hoping I mill myself out again. I don't think I'm a mill with assistant here. I'll have to decide whether I want to attack with CDC or not. Maybe just zombies aren't bad though. Still pressure. I've drawn all lands. That's pretty bad. So if I mill here, I go to 7 cards, then I'm drawing 2 next turn, I get a 5. The extra zombie could actually matter, is the thing. It's tough. I think I go for it. See if they have something here. If I attack with the ranged assistant, they just block it with Mentor, and the Mentor's not doing much blocking otherwise. I don't think it makes a lot of sense. I hit a creature? That's really bad. I hit Deep Analysis, if I'm brave enough to cast it. Oh, they are blocking with the Mentor. Unexpected. Alright, well, they go 10. They have nothing. But of course they have something. Bad Charm on the token, okay. It's pretty slow, at least. Can I afford to draw 2 cards here? Can I afford to not draw 2 cards here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, if I draw Spider Spawning, I can play it this turn, which is really good. So I would go to 5 cards now. Next time I go to 3. I think that's enough time. That's worth it. Are you serious? I'm going to call this bad variance, but I think we're losing this match. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 of my lands have ended up in my hand. I guess one got bounced by a bounce land, so that only half counts, but still pretty bad. All right. Yeah, at this point, it's just a matter of whether we hit spider spawning on time or not. Okay, we hit it. That's good. Got a Thought Scour, which I'm probably not playing. I mean, let's play spider spawning and hope. I guess I should attack with these things. They might detain me when I go to combat, so let's go to combat. Detain like these two. I guess I should still attack with the other two. Because I'm a heavy trade for the Sky Knight. Yep. It's fine. Attack here. Damage could matter, so let's do it. Alright. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fortunately, I can't double cast this, but I can still cast it. That's going to be a good bit of pressure here. Clearly can't play the Thought Scour, even milling them. But next turn, even if they double detain this again, I'm thinking for 7, 9, 10. Like, it's pretty good. Eternal Witness for like Coiling Oracle or something. I guess they have 2 triggers here, so they can just make a lot of stuff on the board. But next turn I only draw 1, then I draw 2. So as long as they don't give me cards somehow, I should have 2 turns of attacks. I'm going to have more spider tokens. Band Charm. So my bottom counter an instant. Okay. I don't see that doing a whole lot. The Oracle, okay. Yeah, I don't know what the Band Charm does here for them. Like, you just bottom another zombie, but it doesn't matter too much. If they bottom a real creature, that buys me time. Got a Rampant Growth and a second Coiling Oracle. Okay, okay. Stuff's happening. Maybe the Thought Scour will do something. Who knows? As foretold and a Cryptic Spires. As foretold, huh? Interesting. They tap themselves out of that Band Charm. And they can't Momentary Blink right now either. I don't really care if they play the As foretold. Doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. Speaking of your upkeep, put time counter, you pay 0. Yeah, okay. That matters. Alright, well, I'll play my Deranged Assistant. And I'll attack with everyone except CDC. Okay. Why are they blocking spiders instead of bigger things? Like Witness might as well trade with Zombie, right? Okay, well, they're at 2. I guess I might as well flashback the spawning, because if they, like, wrath me, I'm dead anyway, right? Can I do anything if they wrath? Let's consider that for a moment. I'm going to draw 2 off the bounties, so then I'll just have 1 turn left. So yeah, playing spider spawning won't matter, so I might as well play it now. And just make sure they don't have some bizarre way of, like, detaining and clearing enough creatures to do something somehow. I did manage to tap out of blue, which isn't likely to matter, but probably shouldn't have done it. Well, unfortunately for my opponent, if they don't win here, they will time out. So we won't have a game 3 either way. Sure. Do you have a wrath or not? Guessing that's a no. All right, well, let's move to combat. Attack with all creatures. All right, well, unfortunately that one in timeout, but you know, I'll take the trophy. Hard to say how game 3 would have gone there. It was an interesting matchup. Obviously Spider Spawning's a pretty insane card, so we managed to get there. Anyway, this graveyard deck seems good. I'm going to keep drafting when I can, because well, we're 2 for 2 so far. Anywho, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly had a lot of fun. If you did, consider clicking like, subscribe, all the YouTube buttons that help me out. Would really appreciate it. But that'll do it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.